Good day guys, coming here, welcome back to the Langrisser M-Lunar Wars Challenge 4. So for this part of the video, will be requiring some explanation, and of course I do not buy any buff yet. So for players, if your power ability is not as strong as mine, feel free to exchange for the points. Do not be stingy, because from challenge 4 to 5 onward it's gonna be slightly harder. So alright, we'll be using normal Elwin, SP Sherry, MVP will be Rosensil and Roselia, providing buff for attack, and Lowly Jessica and Yuria. So for this team, we'll be using the Glory of Light team. For the enemy on the right, you're gonna be taking care note of is Rachel. She is only able to be damaged and attacked by magic units, because her passive allows her to, well, as you can see, reduce physical by 200%, and Willow on the left will only take physical damage because it will reduce magical by 200%. For Gizarov, he's, well, immune to both, so only fixed damage can damage him, and this is where, well, the summon Tor will be in play. And last but not least, for Bozo, he only has a bunch of HP and debuff, so you got to take note using or spamming Rosensil's to prevent debuff or to clear debuff from the Bozo. So I only will be going through to the part after all enemies aside from Bozo are finished, because for the last part Bozo is just gonna be quite easy. All you need to do is just clear your debuff and gang around him. So this is why for Yuria, you could bring your unicorn unit. You're gonna provide magic damage. So right off start, we get in positions. As you can see, Lowly Jessica is going to teleport Yuria over. So if you do not have Lowly Jessica, you can switch heroes like Hein or any SSR teleporter unit to teleport Yuria over. So she'll be the one helping to damage Rachel. She'll solo Rachel and helping to, well, heal back your allies' HP at the same time. Then we're gonna move everyone into positions after getting the crystal protections. Okay, we'll start moving and start casting buff. Then you're gonna be using all the skills that you'll be seeing here, and we will not be using the 3C straight away. We'll be using the 2C first. The 3C is to clear debuff in case she got any direct debuff from Rachel herself. And do note that the summon from Bozo is random. It can be ranged from a few either cavalry, mage or demon units, but not a great issue at the start. So you just need to use characters, a great mage like Lowly Jessica, to, well, finish off any incoming enemy that you see approaching you, and also to use Roselia. Roselia. So apparently you have two units, one is a mage and one is a physical attacker, to help kill off the summon by Bozo. So as usual, we're going to cast the Sword of Protection to increase damage, further 10% buff, offensive buff for your allies. Then, not to mention, after you gain 3 stacks of charges for Roselia, your Sword of Protection allows you to heal. So that's a great benefit for this Glory of Light team played. And of course for Elwin, it's best to go normal Elwin because we have self-heal technique, though if you want to go for SP Elwin, it's fine. So alright, we just go Elwin and move to, well, fight Willa. So Nani Sherry will be taking care of Gizarov only, and this is a part where items equipment is going to be important. That if you have items like Ragnarok, Frost Armor, and also Twilight, so you'll be able to do 3 fixed damage to Gizarov at a battle, and followed by Thor's Thunder Hammer, which will do additional 3 to 4 times fixed damage, and that will give you a high chance to either finish off Gizarov within the turn itself or within 2 turns. So don't worry about 99 Sherry, because you bring Angel's unit, she'll be able to tank the magic attack from Gizarov, and not to mention he's doing it in close combat, so not a big issue. And Yuria is also stopping Rachel from moving around. The only thing you gotta do, take note or be afraid of, is a curse skills provided by Rachel, and hopefully she will. You get I'm not sure if via RNG or due to distance, and hopefully she will be casting she'll be casting Thor instead, and if that happens, Thor is immune to all debuffs, so well, apparently she's wasting her skill, which is a great start for us. Then on the left, Elwyn will be focusing on fighting Willow. So everyone has a role to play, so 99 Sherry is going to Gizarov, Elwyn's going to Willa, and Urian is going to Rachel. Then Rosalia, Rosen Seals, and Lowly Jessica will be focusing on Bozo and his summon. So the last one to attack will be Rosalia and Lowly Jessica, because if any of your allies got damaged and you are not able to fully recover in time, you might want to stand by to put them to either attack at the start or the last to help healing your allies. And we'll be using Thor to help speed up the game to finish off Willow on the left, because Thor is physical attack. And of course, as you can see here, the higher your Thor level is, the easier you'll be able to finish your game. And of course, the best is level 70. And not to mention, whoever is watching the video and you do not have Thor, please heed my advice. You gotta try to train your Thor to you might want to ignore the other covenant, but Thor is definitely the most important to help you with a lot of challenge and upcoming challenge. Even if you miss out for this event, no worries, just continue to train Thor. He will definitely be a great help to your upcoming event. And not to mention that you do not have to waste or spend too much time on, or not to mention not to waste a few hours to focus on clearing quests and events for Langrisser. I mean, if you're able to finish off everything within or challenge and quests within an hour or two, and then you'll be free for the rest of the week, and you'll be able to focus to play on other games that you like. So why not? That's a great idea, and that's a great thing for everyone. So right after you have finished off your move, you can start moving your Elwyn closer to the team, but you look at how I'm going to place him. We try not to be too close to Bozo and to Rachel's side, so we do not want Elwyn to take hits from Bozo. We will try to let 99 Sherry, who has an angel unit, to tank the hits from Bozo. That is the best RNG or the best playing method here, because well, Sherry has self-heal recovery and she can tank magic, so that's not a great issue. But of course, if Bozo hit characters like Rosella, is also not an issue, because well, we have the Holy Sword of Protections, help us increase our stats, and also she has flyer units. Normally flyer units has a greater tolerance or higher magic defense against magic attack, so that's great. Right, we're gonna use Lowly Jessica to transport we're gonna transport Rosen Seals over. We try to get in position, and the idea is to squeeze and stuck Bozo. We're gonna trap him so we can let the whole team gang against him. Then we're gonna try to finish off Lancelot. Oh, sorry, Lance, not Lancelot. Okay, the only troublesome summon that you gotta watch out for is Emmerich, because he has over 20k or 22k of HP, so you might need to use both Lowly Jessica and Rosen Seals to finish him off. Right, the only enemy left is on the right, which is Rachel. So we don't have to worry too much. Just let Yuria to solo PK her, and as Yuria will heal your team, then once you defeat Rachel, you can start advancing to your team. And oh, forgot to mention, sorry guys, watch till the end to see my team's equipment for the team. Oh, sorry, I should have mentioned at the start. So watch to the end so you can see all the items that I've equipped for my team. Then you can start moving, advancing your whole team towards Bowser and start trapping him first. So because my breeze proc, I'm not going to spam the breeze because in case a lot of players do not have breeze proc. So don't worry, we can start advancing towards Bowser and we'll start trying to do the trap him and ganks against him, even if he start moving away. Of course, if a lot of your allies gather together, he will try to keep spamming AoE, so that's a great thing. He will not be moving around, so you have enough time to buy yourself to trap him. So you should be able to finish Rachel like within the first 7 to 10 turns. And I'm gonna be pushing much faster because as of now my characters are more highly trained and of course they are definitely stronger. So if you guys attack power is not as strong as mine, feel free, do not be stingy, just buy the power pack from the event itself to help boost up your offensive and defensive capabilities for your team. Yep. So everyone will be ganging against Bowser, but at the same time you are standing near Rose and Seals, so she will be giving you the crystal protections against all debuffs. So Rose and Seals will be healing any units that you see has very low crystal protections from their units. So you're trying to increase their crystal protection. The worst case you want is your teammate not able to heal. Even if they're silenced, that's not a big issue because, well, you're just ganging around Bowser. All you need to do is just finish him. So right, he's gonna spam AoE again and he'll be taking Sherry as a priority for some reason. Okay, we're gonna finish off Rachel on the next turn, which is around 6 or 7 for my case, and afterwards you can start advancing. So things to take note is that Elwyn able to solo out Willa, and it's gonna end with your Thor on the second turn, but I'm gonna move your Thor almost third or second last because we're gonna make sure Thor stays on the field for 2 turns so we can spam the lightning fixed damage attack from her, well, summon hammer. So alright, everyone's ganging around. Then after Uriel finish off Rachel, you can either choose to let her stay at the location, or you can choose to let Uriel to start advancing with your teammates to, well, gang against Bowser. And because with Lowly Jessica around, you can start move towards the top direction and prepare to teleport Uriel over if you want to speed up the game. If not, no worries. As of now, once enemies aside from Bowser are all, well, defeated, this game is gonna be very easy because Bowser is just a piece of big lot with high HP for you to, well, just whack him against, and that's it for the challenge. So alright, I'm gonna end here, so watch to the end for all characters, item, equipment, but do take note that just for reference, you do not have to completely follow my build. Though for Sherry, it's highly encouraged to go with Ragnarok, Devil Keys, or Scarlet for weapon, then followed by Frost Armor for armor, and also accessories will be Twilight. So this is coming. We'll see you guys on Challenge 5. Goodbye.
行くわよ。全力で行け。全力で行け。どうしました？水晶よ。帝国の敵を倒すのです。絶望せよ。
全力でいけ。
おお
全力でいけ。
私がなぜ私を呼び起こしたのですか。
全力でいけ。全力でいけ。全部まとめて俺に任せろ。
どうしました。私がレーゲンブルクです。行くわよ。なになに。どうしました。
正々堂々と決闘だ。
私がレーゲンブルクです。レーゲンブルクのために。
絶望せよ。絶望せよ。
お感じなさい。行きましょう。
正々堂々と決闘だ。
なになに。
はいよ。
なぜ私を呼び起こしたのですか。
全力でいけ。
どうしました。私がレーゲンブルクです。
絶望せよ。
全力でいけ。
お 霧が晴れましたね。空もレーゲンブルク